2020 commencement event for the Warnell School of Forestry and Natural Resources. I'm Dale Greene, and it's my honor to serve the school as its dean. Let me congratulate each of our graduating students. This is a big day for you and your family. I know you will celebrate it together and look back on all the challenges that you've overcome to get to this point. Congratulations. Each of you graduating today join a long line of successful alumni from all of our disciplines. That line started to form shortly after 1906, so it's about 115 years long. Today, our alumni include an increasingly diverse group of successful people who are agency heads, owners of a variety of successful businesses, and corporate executives. You have now joined that group as an alumnus of the Warnell School. Enjoy that while remembering that with every right comes some responsibilities. Excuse me. Your time at Warnell was enriched by state-of-the-art classrooms and labs, travel to meetings, at least before COVID, and generous scholarships thanks to those who came before you who helped make that happen. Knowing the people that you are, we hope that you will also give back to the school as you can and when you are able to do so to keep it strong and thriving for those who will follow you. You can do this in many ways. You can stay involved, you can hire students as they graduate or do internships when you have the opportunity. You can come back and give guest lectures or host tours where you work. And of course, you can also financially support the school, and we welcome that support when you are able to do so and are ready to do so. Each of you will receive a gift provided by the Office of Alumni and Development to help you remember your time here at Warnell. Some of you may have picked that gift up on November 20th at our event that we held at Flinchem's Phoenix. The rest of you will receive that gift in the mail. We hope that you treasure that and remember the school as you use it. While you're only students for a few years, you will be alumni forever. We'd love for you to be an active alumnus. Our school is stronger when we have active alumni. Please contact our alumni office anytime we can be of assistance to you in the years to come. And let us hear from you when important milestones occur, such as job changes, marriages, having kids, promotions. We want to celebrate those with you. Remember, Warnell is a family. We want you to stay in touch with us as your life expands and you have successes in your career. Today is also a day of thanks. On behalf of our faculty, I want to thank the parents who shared the most precious thing in their life with us for 2, 3, or perhaps more years. Thank you for how you raised them. They showed well for you and your family. They've always been yours, but now we're going to count them as ours too. Graduates, please don't let this day end without saying thank you to those who've supported you. A lot of people loved you, encouraged you, funded you, prayed for you, and called you out when needed. Take a few moments to reflect on the support that your family members, friends, classmates, neighbors, and others have provided. Take time to thank them and continue to support others in their endeavors when you can to return the favor. I'd ask you to also, even though we're not face-to-face together and able to ask faculty to stand to be recognized, to take some time to say thanks to our superbly qualified and very caring faculty. Take the time to drop them an email or note, and particularly those who meant the most to you, who invested the most time in you, and tell them what it meant to you. It will mean the world to them. I can tell you that's what our faculty love to get. It makes the job what it really is. We also have a lot of staff to say thanks to. Even today, when we're not meeting face-to-face, Kristen Morales is holding this camera and filming it. Others have decorated this set. I just want to share some of those names: Jenny Yearwood, Kate Datafor, Nick Laconico, who you got to know this semester, Carol Cato, Suzanne Tate, who brings us these beautiful flowers, and others help organize graduation in whatever format every year, and we thank them for their contributions as well. So today, we have some speakers that are going to share their thoughts. This being 2020 and a COVID year, of course, it's going to be a little different for a reason I'll mention in a minute. But our faculty speaker today that you'll hear from is Dr. James Martin. He received the Herrick Superior Teaching Award earlier this year, his second teaching award in 3 years. He's an associate professor of wildlife sciences and received his PhD here in Warnell 10 years ago in 2010. He's very much loved by his students, as much for his jokes as he is for what he teaches, and with this presentation, I think you'll see why.
I think it's important to be successful. In order to be successful, I think it's imperative that you're humble, but also maintain self-confidence. I think being humble allows you to respect others' opinion, understand other people's differences, and allow you to find common ground. And I think that's super important in today's society. So be humble, but maintain self-confidence. Important part about being successful is honesty and integrity are still important. I'm reminded of the Thomas Jefferson quote, on matters of style, swim with the current, on matters of principle, stand like a rock. And I think honesty and integrity will be important no matter where you go in life, and it'll be hard at times, but it'll be key to your success. Be passionate about everything that you do and choose what you do based on your ability and your passion. I think a lot of people think that the key to success is finding something that you're passionate in and then pick that as a career, which I think can be sound advice. But Mike Rowe of Dirty Jobs goes so far as to say is don't follow your passion, but bring it with you. I may not go that far, but success is marrying your ability with your passion. I'm passionate about singing in my truck, but I don't think I'm gonna make it a career in Nashville. And so I'm passionate about research and teaching, and my credentials, my education at Warnell and UGA has given me that ability. And this dog has a lot of passion. And so you have the training, and so I hope that you find passion along the way as well, and you can marry those two things together and be successful. I thought I'd leave you with this Aldo Leopold quote. One of the penalties of an ecological education is that one lives alone in the world of wounds. Much of the damage inflicted on the land is quite invisible to the layperson. And ecologists must either harden their shell and make believe that the consequences of their science are none of their business, or they must be the doctor who sees the marks of death in a community that believes itself well and does not want to be told otherwise. I hope that you are not told otherwise.
At the end of every semester, we give our students the opportunity to select a senior speaker for commencement. This year, we had a tie, a strange occurrence that makes sense in a year like 2020. So we decided to let them both speak, and they were happy to do so. So you'll next hear from Keri Greeson and Kentrell Richardson. Keri is graduating with a degree in Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Management, while Kentrell is graduating with a degree in Wildlife Sciences. Both are student ambassadors, and because of this shared experience, these friends worked on a graduation speech together that they feel encompasses their time at Warnell. And of course, it's delivered in true 2020 style via Zoom.
Hello, graduating class of 2020. My name is Keri Greeson, and I'm a graduating Parks, Recreation, and Tourism Management major.
My name is Kentrell Richardson, a graduating Wildlife Science major. Keri and I were asked to speak today in the name of Warnell and our experiences. We thought about this for a while, and we both agreed the same thing. If asked to describe our Warnell days in one phrase, we would say, it depends.
Whether we were sitting in a classroom listening to Dr. Conrad crack another dad joke or another professor bringing up Sand County Almanac, or being out in Whitehall for another cold, wet lab, we knew better days were ahead. Is tomorrow going to be better, or will we have 3 exams in the same day? It depends.
Warnell has always felt like a family. We have the grandma that planted a tree for her grandkids, the uncle who's addicted to hiking in nature, the aunt who went abroad, saw a giraffe, and it just changed her forever, the cousin holding a picture of a fish in their Tinder bio, the nephew playing in the water and the soil, and the tech-savvy little cousin. We all come together to better understand the natural world. How well do we accomplish this? It depends.
What began as a peaceful journey through intro and field measurements quickly turned into a fight for our academic lives, thesis and project. These 2 contributed to long sleepless nights, painstaking data analysis, all the silent tears that come when receiving feedback, jittery nerves presenting in front of others, and all the other unforeseen challenges of 2020. Was it all worth it? Nobody knows. Will it be like this in 5 years? It depends.
Are we the first graduating class to deal with hardships, Keri?
Not nearly.
Are we the first to experience a full semester during a global pandemic?
Yes, we are.
Did we make it through in one piece?
Barely.
Did we learn as much as previous semesters?
Next question.
Did our grades change?
Sure did.
Did they go up or down?
It depends.
Despite all these hardships and endeavors we face, we both love Warnell dearly.
But if we are asked one more time if we are ready for what is next in life, I think the answer still has not changed. It depends.
So this ends our fall 2020 commencement event. We hope our next one is face-to-face. We wish you the very best. We've greatly treasured your time here with us. We wish you the best wherever your paths take you. Remember, this is home. You're always welcome here. And go Dogs.